Hey, how ya all doing? Welcome to Kingdom Ministry 101. I was just attempting to sound like one of the television presenters I heard the other day. Just a little inside joke. Well, you're here to learn today, and today we're talking about cloud storage. As you can see on the back of the screen, this side, you'll see the word cloud storage. Now, you might know about cloud storage, or you might know nothing about cloud storage. I've been in IT now for 19 years, officially as a business, and about 5 years before that, unofficially. So we know about cloud storage because we set up cloud storage for our clients all the time. And cloud storage has actually prevented a lot of disasters in our business and in other people's businesses. So let's talk about what cloud storage is. I believe this presentation is going to help you in ministry, in media, in business, and also just to keep your personal files safe. So I believe we will be adding some value to your ministry. So let's go. Here we go. So cloud storage. Currently, I've got just three logos there on the screen. I've got OneDrive, Google Drive, and Dropbox. I just added those three because they are quite important and quite popular cloud storage providers. And the fact is, most of us can get cloud storage from those providers for free. In fact, OneDrive is the one I want to slightly focus on because OneDrive, you've already got that for free. When you have Windows 10 and you're a Windows user, you have OneDrive for free, and I'll show you a bit more about that just as we go. So let's go to the next one and just look. So say you've got a smartphone. Okay, so you've got a phone, you're taking videos on your phone, you're taking photos on your phone, you might be doing some little documents on your phone. You've got a desktop computer. You're doing other stuff on your desktop computer. Again, you might have a camera. You're transferring some photos to your desktop. Maybe you've had a few phones, different phones, and you've got years and years of photos on your desktop. You've got some documents that you've done, some quotes for your customers, and even some church messages that you've done, maybe in MP3 format or video format on that computer. And then you have a laptop. Maybe you do something else on your laptop, which is mobile. But now all three of these devices are storing to a storage device. Now, the storage device is local, it's on the device. So on the laptop, you might have a small 2.5 hard drive, or you have a new solid state drive, depending on the technology that you have in there. On the desktop computer, you probably have a 3.5 standard drive, which looks like the drive on the screen there, and that's a spinning drive. So it's got a motor, a DCC motor, it's got a head. And the problem with that is there's wear and tear on those drives. So they can fail, and they do fail, and many of them have failed in the past after years. And on the phone, you have normally some chip memory form of storage. But all the storage is local. So if somebody steals your phone, the data is gone. If your hard drive backs up and that DCC motor one day decides to stop working, God forbid, or the head that you can see there, if you look at it just slightly there, you can see the head drops on the platter, maybe during a power failure, and damages the platter, so the drive becomes unstable. It can't get the data anymore. And it's the same with your laptop computer. Your laptop might fall, the drive might be destroyed, or worst case scenario, your laptop is stolen. Which currently is happening quite frequently where laptops are stolen. So how do you secure your data? Now, you could plug in a device on a weekly basis or a daily basis if you remember. That is the one great thing, a great if. After so many years, 17 years in the computer industry, clients don't remember to back up. Churches don't remember to back up. Ministries have lost messages and all sorts of very critical data like congregational records, pictures, and all sorts of stuff. So people don't remember to back up. Automated backups can be done, yes, but they also seem to fail in a lot of senses. What I found is when the file name is too long, or there are some characters in the file name that the software is not happy with, it will actually fail on that file. And a lot of times I've had where we've gone to customers and they've actually lost their data or portion of their data because their backup software only backed up to a certain point. So how can we reduce the risk of that? The final threat I want to just mention to you is a thing called ransomware. say for instance you receive on your laptop an email with a folder that says proof of payment. You open that folder, you click on it, you run a script. It runs a file on your computer and it encrypts all your data. It's a kind of threat that came out fairly recently called ransomware, where your data is then held ransom by somebody on the internet who wants money for you to pay. And once you've paid, they will give you encryption code so you can then access your photos and all of your precious data again. So how do we avoid this? Well, cloud storage, I believe, is a great answer to this, because cloud storage mechanically can't fail. And it's also away from your computer. So even if you do a backup, and again, I'm not being a doom prophet here, I'm just playing a devil's advocate, as they say. Say now, for instance, you do a backup on an external drive and your drive is stored in your business with your laptop and your business burns down, or a thief comes and swipes your laptop and also decides to steal the hard drive. So cloud storage is a great way of securing data. And the wonderful news is that it's actually for free in most cases. I mean, if you want excessive size storage, then obviously you'll have to pay, but it's free. So what do? You take the data that you have here on the hard drive and it automatically syncs out to the cloud. And how is this set up? Well, the good news there again is that it's actually already set up. So you don't have to worry about it. In most cases, if you have a Windows 10 computer or a Windows 10 laptop, you have something called, and you'll see it on the bottom there, your SkyDrive or your OneDrive. It used to be called SkyDrive, now it's called OneDrive, which is a Microsoft amount of storage that's given to you absolutely free. So you've got that storage. You don't have to worry about it. It's already yours. And all you have to do is go to your computer, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to share to the second display, and then I'm going to take myself off here, display 2 as we go, and I'm going to go back, and I'm still going to show you how to do these things as well, so don't worry about that. So I'm sharing that, and then I'm going to this PC on the computer, and I'm going to drag the screen across so you can see. I go to this PC on my computer. It's normally on your desktop, or you can search in the search bar at the bottom. And once I've gone to this PC, you will see currently I have, under this PC, I've got Dropbox, I've got OneDrive. When you look at OneDrive there, you can actually see exactly all the files that you save here will be in the cloud. In other words, a copy of this will be stored out on the cloud. And there's also things you can set up. I really can't go into all of that detail in this video, but there's things you can set up here where your photos automatically load into the OneDrive, and then this is available on the cloud. So how do you then get this on your phone? Well, I'm glad you asked. If we go to a little video clip I just made for you, that I just wanted to show you how to do this on your phone, then we can see exactly. And I just want to see if it's playing on which side of the, okay, so I'm going to go over here for you, then you can see it. Okay, so this is one I just made on my iPhone quickly, and I'll just play and stop as I discuss it. I'll just continue to play it. You can see then you go to your App Store. So you click on the App Store. Then you would search OneDrive. And I'm just talking about OneDrive. Now in my case, it says open because I've already installed the application. But in your case, you will then click there and install it. Once you've installed it, it will give you an opportunity to open it. Or you will go to your phone's desktop and just search for OneDrive, which is now the Microsoft version. And once you've opened it, it opens up. And at the bottom of the screen, you will see there are numerous icons here. And I'll just explain them as we go. File, obviously, all the files that are on the computer in that location on the computer will also be here available. So say for instance you're going out, you've done some letters, or you've done some important documents like quotes, and but you've done it on your computer. You're driving in your car you stop somewhere and a customer phones you, or a congregation member phones you, they want some information, you need that quickly. If you have OneDrive installed and you've stored that folder in the OneDrive, it will be readily available. All you do is click on the phone here, go to, like I've had their church moving. When we moved, I put some documents in there. I've got some Bible school preparation in there. I've got my church music file in there, so I can actually then also, if you look at this icon, I can share that church music folder with 10 musicians in the church, for instance. So there's quite a number of applications and a lot of advantages to it. Let's just click on the next tab that you will see there is the recent tab. Now that means it's the recent documents that you've done, that it's saved there. And then the sharing tab, as I said, just going on the camera app, it will ask you to actually give authority so it can use the camera or access the camera. Then you can take direct photos, and you can see there's documents whiteboard, so you can take direct photos in this app, and then that's a photo of my keyboard, and then you have the photo and upload it straight into your OneDrive. So for instance, if you need a quick picture of something, you need to put it in OneDrive and then share it with people, you can do that. And then there's a sharing icon on the side there, where all your shares will come up if you've shared stuff, and then there's the photo icon. So all the photos that you have on your computer, it can sync, and it all depends on the way you set this up. And as you can think, this is pretty powerful. I mean, this is really, really powerful. I mean, how can you say that you can't or won't be able to use this? It's so powerful to have this at your fingertips, to have OneDrive right there where you are, and to be able to just communicate amongst various devices. The other advantage that I find is that, and I spoke to you guys about this in a previous session that we spoke. We spoke about the videos and the audio clips that you make on your phone, and now you can just think of it that if you've done the video and the audio on your phone, normally the data sizes become a bit big. And it's a bit difficult to really get that to a computer to maybe do some editing and stuff like that. That can be stored in the cloud. OneDrive also has a disaster recovery, and this is not a OneDrive video. I'm just using OneDrive as an example, but it has a disaster recovery option where, if, for instance, you have had ransomware and the ransomware has encrypted your files, it also encrypted the drive, and the drive's uploaded to the cloud. You didn't see this. It uploaded overnight to the cloud. The next morning you come, all your data is actually encrypted. You can't access it. And also the data that's in the cloud's also encrypted. OneDrive has a disaster recovery, so you can then revert back to the previous day, or maybe a while before's data that was still intact. So there's a lot of advantages to the cloud, and the nice thing is we can use this for free. That's what Media 101 is about. When we talk in His Art, we talk about building the church, and we empower the church and empower the kingdom. That's what we want to do. You can see there our slogan, building the kingdom by empowering the church. That's what we want to do, and that's what these videos are about. That's why I'm asking you guys, if you can, to share it with other people so that they can also benefit from it. And then if you need any more information, you can either contact me. There's my email address, and there's my cell phone number. You can pause the video and just get those details. If you need more information on OneDrive, maybe you need some more detail on setting it up, we have an IT company called RT Solutions. We can assist with that. But for ministries, I can also do remote support where we can just give them some information. And it's not about making money on that. So we will help you as far as we can for free. Obviously, if you want to support our business, we'd love that. It's a kingdom-oriented business. And then also, if you wanted to support our ministry and just help us to continue the work, there is our banking details. And we always ask people to partner with us if they feel led by the Spirit to do so. So yes, God bless you. I hope this has been informative. I know it's not been a perfect video. None of my videos are perfect. I don't edit them. This is basically live as it is. You see it, and anything that's hesitant or any mistakes, you will also see it. But let's be real, man. I'm just trying to offer service. If I had to actually sit and edit these videos, I would not be able to push them out at a rate that we're putting them out, and we would rather than wait for perfection and do nothing. So we'd rather just do what we can do and just bless you with that. For any more information, if you really want any info, just give us a call, give us an email, and just leave a comment, and please share and let other people also have the benefit of these videos. Remember, this is Richard for Kingdom Media 101, a His Heart project to build the kingdom in Jesus' name. God bless.